Hi, this is Stan. I want to tell you about a very strange dream I had last night. I was hovering, floating above a swimming pool, and then I dropped in. And when I hit the water, I noted that something strange had changed. I felt oddly at home in this liquid domain, more amphibian than man, as if I was somehow meant to inhabit this aquatic land in addition to terrestrial space. And so I began to undulate my body and move from one end of the pool to the other, the urge to breathe becoming ever more remote. And it was on the last trip that I sensed that I was moving, piercing the fabric, the membrane that separates time and space, and that I was moving toward a tropical azure paradise where I'm surrounded by a group of swimmers, more like a horde of snorkelers, flailing away, splashing, kicking, their very erratic movements a testament to how uncomfortable they were in this domain. But I felt that I was somehow strangely different, and I plunged down 10 feet, sensing that there was something in this aquatic world that I needed to explore. And I saw a small group of fish, and I approached them. And as I did, I noted that I was in fact at home in this place. And so I went even deeper, 15, 20, then 25 feet, luxuriating in the tropical splendor, my senses being bombarded by sensory overload. As I spun around, I absorbed the beauty, serenity, tranquility of this space. Surely, I was meant to live this way. And so I swam on, in the coral, through the canyons, through the openings. The urge, the urgency to breathe, seemed to have totally disappeared. And in the distance, I saw a larger group of fish, and I swam toward them. I moved directly into them, becoming, in a sense, one with them. My movements and their movements seemed synchronized, seemed oddly directed, as if it were some sort of elaborate ballet or brilliant symphony. Their colors and their movement seemed to be coordinated by maybe some beat or some rhythm that was unheard and unseen. And so I moved with them. And as I did, I felt myself being pulled even deeper and deeper and deeper, only to emerge finding myself enmeshed in neoprene and my life sustained by self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Yes, scuba. And I felt that I was being propelled along the bottom, along the reef. Or perhaps it was the reef moving and I was stationary, as if I were seated in some grand IMAX theater, joined by other members of my tribe, watching a movie unfolding above me, below me, and all around me. And so we're propelled in the Gulf Stream, moving us along at almost 5 miles an hour. Surely this must be a dream. My vision ahead seemed near unlimited, but to my periphery, to the sides, it seemed to blur out. And yet I was overwhelmed by the colors, the life, the fish, the coral, so alive, swaying back and forth. And so my fellow adventurers and myself explored this very alien terrain. But it was serene. It was surreal. We felt as if we had no threats, and we were not predators to anything there. It was total peace. And so I just soaked it all in, spinning around, looking for any clues that would connect me with the world that I came from. But the bubbles trickling up were the only indication that there was a world above. The colors changed rapidly as the sun moved in and out of the clouds. And yet, for the first time in our lives, separated, unhinged from the power of gravity, we were able to attain neutral buoyancy, simply suspended in space. Effortless movement. And it was then that a great force seemed to grab me and begin to pull me away from this world. I did not want to go. I looked for affirmation from my tribe members, and they looked at me as if to say, "Farewell, my friend." And so I find myself back in the pool, looking for that portal through which I entered, realizing that through that portal I must exit. And I saw it up ahead. There it is. And I moved toward it. Was this a dream, or is my heart destined to be anchored in two realities?